voiceover for gameplay. Yesterday I had a live. I ran a live that in Stella Montis that I did well, and I'm coming up on the part right here for the extract. I'm hearing shit from afar, and I'm seeing all this shit on the floor, and I'm like, no way. And I see one doodly duck, two doodly duck, and then a bunch of doodly ducks, and then the dudes right here. There's three dudes. There's two raiders and one hacker and or a glitcher. That him right there. He's duping the ducks. I was tripping when I walked in here, and I wish you could hear the audio. I'm stuttering. I don't know how to react. I'm tripping. So one of the dudes in there, I'm like, yo, say word. Should I drop some? Should I drop some? He's like, yo, drop everything. And so I go ahead and push myself to the side, and I start to drop my items out of my inventory so I can make some space for the doodly ducks. Not really anticipating what I'm going to, like, how much money I'm going to get from this. Not really, like, I'm just like, holy shit. Like, and what I feel like right now, I feel like it's a night raid in Stella Montis. I'm in Stella Montis, by the way. But I feel like it's a night raid in Stella Montis. I hear people behind me. I just opened a cool ass door. I'm nervous as fuck. So I'm panicking right here, just trying to get as much money as I possibly can off the ground with these two people right here. So one of the two would tell me like, yo, try to get as much as you possibly can. And then I overhear him say, yo, I got $500,000 worth of ducks. So I think to myself like, yo, say word. Am I about to get banned from this shit? So I check my inventory again, and I start like tripping because now I see that they picking up all the ducks. So I'm like, yeah, this is possible. I could probably come up $500,000 right here. I'm tripping. So I'm thanking the dude. Obviously, I'm grateful. And right now, I think these dudes is telling me like, we discussing like, yo, they about to press the hatch and get up out of there. I'm cool with it. I'm like, yo, and they asking like, yo, is this enough? Is this enough? I'm telling them like, yo, when was the last time you had like you seen this happen? And then that convinces them enough to stay a little while longer. But in a little bit, you'll be able to see that that they get enough and they start to like kind of want to leave, paranoid and shit, don't want to lose too much. So I was tripping. As you can see, the hatch is open. Somebody pressed the button and they opened the hatch. Right now, we're trying to convince one another that like, yo, are we leaving right now? I'm about to bounce. And you see how they went in. He's already convinced like, yo. And I think around this time is when I tell him like, yo, when was the last time you had this shit happen? I'm filling my inventory up. I'm like, yo, drop it all. I'm chilling. And then you see them, they went from inside to out. And they probably thinking the same thing I was thinking. I was thinking honestly that, yo, am I getting too greedy? Is the person that's duping these things, is he gonna kill me? So I was just being paranoid, extra paranoid. I guess that's the behavior you have when you have $500,000 worth of duped doodly ducks on you. So that's what I was doing. I was tripping, trying to convince them like, yo, y'all better get as much as y'all possibly can. And as I'm trying to convince them, I convinced myself to like, yo, word. If he's doing that, like, you know what I mean? And right here is when he starts to throw them directly above my dome. And I guess he's agreeing with what I'm saying. Like, yo, just get as much as you possibly can. So he started throwing them. I guess he's throwing them either inside the extract hatch or the extract zone or in my direction. Either or, he's doing all of us the greatest favor that you could do for somebody in Arc Raiders. We run around trying to stay away from people. And here we have these three individuals, myself as well, over here duping money, trying to get as much as we possibly can. So this is a bone. This is a huge bone, pause. Like he's throwing us a bone and he's telling us like, try to like, if everybody filled up the inventory like I did, I won't reveal the number right now, but I'll tell you the number in a bit. There was almost $2 million. Like you could do the math. There's almost $2 million worth of shit worth of doodly ducks if everybody got their inventory filled up. And as you can see, I'm the only one left. It's me and it's the individual that's duping and myself. And at this point, I press it and I'm saying it out loud so he can hear me. Like I'm like, damn, y'all, I hope I'm not getting greedy. And as I say that, he continues to throw them out. So I'm thinking to myself, man, this dude is already doing us a favor, doing me a favor and making it happen. As you can see, I'm up to 380,000, right? That's 380, and I still haven't filled up my entire inventory. So right now, at that point, I slide to the side to throw the rest of my inventory, like to get rid of the rest of my inventory that's not doodly ducks, because I need to make space. So I go down the steps and I like kind of throw them that way, so I'm not picking up what I just put down. And as you can see, I'm just like, yo, this is not even halfway over. Like literally 5 minutes, like about 5 minutes into this, the last 10 minutes of my experience at Stella. This was in Stella Montis, by the way, the most dangerous PvP zone that Arc Raiders has to offer. And this is what's happening there. So this individual is like helping me beyond anyone else that has ever helped me in this game. And I got two friends that I play with, that they, like, hands down, they the greatest. Like they fuck with me. They help me with this. They lead me, and I, you know what I mean? We wind up helping one another. But this dude here does something that nobody ever did for me. And I'm sure he's just, you know what I mean, flexing and shit and wanting to just get it off and do it himself. But at this point, I kind of like, I look at the timer and I tell him like, oh, it's time. And so I go ahead and pick up the regular, and then I see him go in with me. So I'm like, oh, nah, this is it. He understands. So I go ahead and I get rid of the rest of my shit. I throw it in there, and then I'm like, damn, I see the time, and I'm like, yo, I got a minute left. And I guess in that minute, I'm trying my best to just, you know what I mean, fill up the inventory. And he understands it. He gets the hustle. So I start doing that. And then I see I only need 15 more. Well, 15 more, plus there was a 9-piece on the bottom. So I guess, you know what I mean? 6 after that. So it's about 21 more. So I pick up the rest, and I'm telling him, yo, God bless, bro. I appreciate you. At this point, I went from ending my last live, and I had 1.18 million. And you know, I'm on the road to my 3 million, and here we go. I wound up leaving this motherfucker with, you'll see what I leave with. And it, man, this was it right here. I know I could probably get into some trouble because he's duping, he's lagging, he's glitching, he's, you mean, he's modding, whatever he's doing. I know. But when you a raider and it's hard as fuck for you to leave any raid with above 50,000, and this dude is letting me leave with what I'm leaving with, I don't care. I'm not worried about it. Right now, I turn to my girlfriend. I tell her, yo, you saw that? Yo, he was letting me leave with all them ducks. So yeah, he did that. He dead ass did that. And if you could see, $638,000, 601, like what? That's crazy. So I left my last live out that. Yeah, shit was crazy. I left my last live. I shut down my last live with 1.18 million. And now it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 1.8, I think it was, or 1 point, something like that. So I almost got 2 million. 2 million, and then with what I got in my inventory, like in my stashes and stuff, I got enough pink and yellow to kind of like get that million back up. So like I'm there. Like, I don't know who homie was. Thank you so much. God bless. He hooked it up. I am not mad at him. So this is my reaction. This is me trying to like, oh yeah. And the reason why I'm doing a voiceover right now is because on that live, I did the dickhead, some amateur shit. I went and I didn't on the I'm using OBS, and I'm on my amateur shit, just getting my stream shit like started, and I fuck up and I don't click on the game audio, so I don't got no gameplay audio, so you can't hear obviously the environment around me, as well as the individuals talking. So you weren't able to hear the two individuals that were with me picking up the ducks. So unfortunately, I don't have that. So I'm trying to make the best of what I do have. So I got the voiceover for the live that y'all just missed. I apologize for that. I went from 1.18 to just about 1.9 or some shit like that. I think I'll see it right now. 1.95. So there it goes. I'm almost at 2 million. About to start my next raid in a couple hours. I'll start recording, or my next live or whatever. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you still here at the end of this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get my game up, my editing, my gameplay, my voiceovers, all that. I'll even try doing reactions, because I found a few cool ass individuals that play Arc Raiders that I kind of wouldn't mind reacting to. So God bless. I'll see y'all in a bit. Take care of yourselves.